Oh, we might be able to get 2 any percents in today, chat, and bang out some 100% stuff. You miss racing today? Unsubscribed? Oh, it'll be back. Don't worry. Sometimes you gotta pee. All right, everybody ready for? Yep, let's go. I do have an official any percent time now. And we'll try and be a little bit faster than that, at least. What? What? What is that hitbox? Dude, I'll get one that's way lower this next time and it'll work. Watch. Oh, damn it. That was way lower. Is there a leaderboard yet? No idea if there will. No idea if there even will be a leaderboard. Do. Hey, we got it. Hardest move in level 1. Nokia Snake is an incredible name for the 2nd level. Well, it goes, we do Nokia Snake and then it's Modern Snake. And it's all about, you know, you just gotta, here's the thing, other people like to just name them what the level's called. And like, sure, that's one thing you can do. But I like to name them what's going to remind me of the level. Fuck. Fuck. That sucked. Donkey Kong Bonanza runs come a long way. It is. It's really good. Do we have these dragons as sprites in the horse game? No, I haven't put these guys in yet. To be honest with you, I have kind of slowed down on putting in sprites. I really need to put in a lot more common sprites, I think. Better. Look at that. Already saving time, chat. No one wants to manage the leaderboard? Probably. Oh, Smashly, stop flirting. Actually, no. Please don't stop flirting, ever. Ah! Just for any percent, not for 100%. I need to replay the the 100% levels again before we start 100% runs. So I'd like to do that today or tomorrow. Whee! Look at us! Look at us! Not a one shot though. No, I kind of want to put all the big double D dragon or double D dinosaur sprites in the horse game though. My son asked me about dinosaurs yesterday, and I was like, did you know that they have big floppy knockers? I'm dead. Yeah, I knew it anyway. Yeah, everybody that was in White Elephants played the Double D dinosaur game. Like, literally every single person, which is hilarious. It's a good game. It's not, like, for a 4 or 5 hour game, I think it's pretty great. It's definitely a game that starts off and you think it's something different than what it actually is. Dead. Oh, I thought I was dead. Thought I had jumped too early, chat. No! It was X-Water's game. X-Water gifted it. It was a great gift. Top tier gift. Damn it. X-Water knew he was getting the content. He did, man. He was, listen, X-Water knows what's up. He understands the motion and how to generate the motion. But what am I doing here right now? You'd like to see a graph of sales coming into the weekend? Well, okay, I don't know if... I think video games are in a weird spot right now, where, like, I think there's some video games that once they get streamed, they're actually gonna sell less copies. Because, like, you know all the plot twists to Double D Dinosaur now, chat. You guys are aware. You're not necessarily going to go out and buy it and play it yourself. Why am I doing this? Thank you, I appreciate it. LaProbabovs, thank you for 9 months. I fucking love subs. You fell asleep, no spoilers, so you're buying? There you go. Never mind, we just sold 1 million copies. Yeah, I don't even know if streamers sell video games anymore. What am I doing? Why can't I do this anymore? Am I stupid? I feel like I'm gonna have one of these every run where I just forget how I do everything. You were going to sponsor me for your game? What's your game? How do you know I would accept the sponsorship? Yeah, you can't even just say that. You think I just am that easily buyable necessarily? Or you can just be like, I can pay for him. There's some games that I'm just gonna play and check and suck my dick if they just watch or don't, because I need to play that game right away, right then. There's some games I wait until like a month after so chat can get their spoilers out. What is going on here? Everyone has a price? There's some things there's some things you could offer me $100,000 to do, and I would say no. More than that, I don't know. Yeah, more than that, probably whatever. Like, I've been offered a lot of money for like AI and crypto shit, like an insane amounts of money that I would never ever fucking do. No, my God. 101. 101. I need to lock this level in. Can't be dicking around like this, chat. There we go. I was like waiting too long there for some reason. I just walked the plank right there. I think it's worse when you make it to the end of the level and you're dying. Because then you lose more time. No, not 49 minutes. It's 3 hours. It shouldn't say that. It's not showing my last split for whatever reason. But I'm about to restart, so I can fix my splits. The numbers don't lie, and they spell doom for Samoa Joe at Sacrifice. Would you play in any game that a creator sends a code rather than having to do a sponsorship? I probably get, I'm not even joking, 20 codes sent to me a day. I'm not even joking. And I'll be 100% real. Like, people have sent me codes. I've ignored the email and bought the game later. Because the game was cool. Like, it's just... So there's a lot of... I get a lot of code emails. It's almost impossible to, like, kind of parse through them. Usually I look at it, if, like, and I'll look at, like, a GIF of the game. If they have something in the email, like usually I hope it's a GIF. And then I'll be like, does this GIF have a cool graphical style? Funny you never look at GIFs and emails. Do you, well, I mean, are people emailing you to play their video games? What are they emailing you for? Rage. Does the GIF have double D's? I've never actually gotten boobs sent to me. Ever. That's the, listen. Some dreams just have to be dreams. All right, we're not gonna fail. I said we won't. I called that we won't fail, and we failed there. No more failing. We have all the time we saved in those first 2 levels, though. Gone! Ironically, usually I'm bad at this part of this. You review for a games website? I'll send you copies. I'll send you copies of my game then. You don't look at the GIFs? What do you look at then? What do you look at? Do you just look at the game? What website do you review at? Under Icelos 420? You're not worried about that? You're not worried about that name at all? I feel like I should be using R there. GameFAQs? It's a little website. So yeah, that's kind of the reality of sending me things. Now, have I played games where they send me codes? Yes. Specifically, like, okay, so like Devolver Digital sends me codes for every one of their games. Every time. And they're they're like, if like I had a dream for Dark Bear, it would be to be like Devolver. And yeah, they're the best, and I'll play their games. Fuck, dude. I thought it was low enough. Man. When you how many more days of work do you guys have? What do you just pretend to work this week? Nobody's actually working this week or next week, right? Like, you're just in an office, everyone's twiddling their thumbs, nothing can actually happen. You just need to go way lower than you think right there. You took the week off? Can you like overload your days off? Is this like one of those weeks where you can really like overload your days off? Strategically take days off and then... I guess it is because you're probably off Thursday, Friday. Regardless, you might be off Wednesday if your job has a heart. Now, if you work in like a restaurant or a service industry or anything, you're definitely still working. Like ironically, so like in Lake Tahoe, all my friends are definitely working. What? Wait. Did I lose my star? I must have hit the thing. I missed the thing again. You got fired last week, so you're not working? I'm sorry. Did you deserve it, or was it like, you know, your job just wanted to make more money? Ah, he's not gonna say he deserved it? What do you mean? Some people will. Listen, some people are realistic and honest with themselves. Not all of us are delusional. No. Why did I do that? You got fired for not checking someone's ID at a restaurant? Were they underage? Or was it one of those stings? Oh, ball. It was a sting? It was the sting? The wrestler or the perverted singer? Damn it. They were foreign? Oh, well, you know, I mean, like, let them drink then. They're visiting, right? Like, let's let them have fun. Oh, I had it and I threw it away, chat. I had it and I threw it away. Yeah, that was a skip. Rage, dude. I don't know why I'm so bad at this level. It's kind of funny because right now I'm to the point where I feel like I can spend 20 minutes on any level or one shot any level. And neither one would surprise me at this point. But I would say 20 minutes is more likely. I can't do it. So I'm trying to shoot twice at the end. Right there. And it's just sometimes I'm just not getting off the second bullet. And that's why I'm not doing the skip. So it's just if I get that second bullet or not. Why did I do that? Yeah, so here, I'll try and get it. Yeah, I missed. I missed. How goes the day? My day is fucking amazing, honestly. This level's mind-blowing. I need Breath of the Wild bullet time. I think I just need a little bit quicker finger, to be honest with you. There we go. Damn it. This level blows your mind. I like this level a lot when I'm doing good. I feel like I should be better at these early levels, ironically. No! Yeah, I like that skip because you can easily tell I'm skipping things. And it just like looks smooth. Yeah, you got to keep B speed the whole time. That's why you got to have quicker fingers, baby. Quicker fingers. Why not skip every time? I feel like I just answered that. Do you guys even listen to me anymore? Listen, sometimes I think all you just want is just my hot body and not to listen to the things I have to say, you know, my mind, my soul, and my smoking hot bod, okay? Oh, come on. Where did controller cam go? Listen, I needed. You guys were getting distracted from the important gameplay. Oh, come on. There's some people only here for horses and basketball shorts. You know what? Honestly, that makes me happy. 'Cause, I mean, I buy all my own basketball shorts. It's my style. My 10-year video made you tear up? Ah, blah, blah. Oh my God. Blah, blah. Things are sweet. Everything's nice. We're all happy. Community's great. Shame me for this speed run until I get a good time. Oh, damn it. You loved it? I heard you love it. I heard. Sorry, not tear up. Sorry, my bad. My bad. My bad, green chili. I thought it said teared up. I don't know how I read that. I was just feeding my own ego there. You know what, green chili? Ignore me. Completely fucking ignore me. I'm sorry for being such a dick. How'd pinball go this weekend? Whee! How many apples is... Well, for that Yoshi, there's 2 Yoshis and one can eat 1 apple. And then one has to eat, and if he doesn't, he explodes. Oh, fucking fuck. I had it. Rage. It's a really fun juggle. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of juggling in this game, but it's all enjoyable. Chat, it helps if you jump. If you don't press the jump button, you're not going to perform the spin jump that you need to do to actually finish the level. That's actually really important. I don't know if you all were aware of that at all. That's pretty key to the whole Mario operation. Has anyone made a juggle-centric hack called Juggalos? No, but you could be that person. You could be the change you want to see in the world today. Rage. Feel like jumping is at least 10% of this game. Whee! Better. Which is a level into Kaizo busy work territory? Lack of flow. Usually like a lot of pausing. Things that are unnecessarily hard that don't necessarily look cool, right? Like it's a lot easier to deal with something really hard when it just like fucking looks cool, right? It's something you've never seen before. Stacking setups that don't make any sense with no indicators in front of it. Fuck. Unnecessarily tight jumps when they don't really need to be. A level not having like a nice grand finish. I really hate when a level just kind of like ends. With just like another generic trick. I like my sections to be very dramatic at the end. No, I jumped so early. Why did I jump so early? That's all right. More practice. Unforgiving checkpoints. I mean, I think like it doesn't even matter. Your checkpoints and shit don't even really matter if your level's fun, right? Like your level can be as long as it fucking wants, as long as it's fucking fun. I would say like repeating the same kind of like setups too many times. That's why like I think you've seen like people have gotten away from shell jumps a little bit. You know, they used to be just like the way to get up. Like you used to have like a shell jump in every hack. I could be out of this section right now. Have I played Mega Bonk after its latest update? No, I have not played Mega Bonk after its latest update. I haven't played Mega Bonk in a hot minute. I liked Mega Bonk. I didn't love Mega Bonk. I mean, it's the same thing with Vampire Survivors. Like, I enjoyed Vampire Survivors for a good chunk of hours, but it wasn't something that like I could pour, you know, 100 hours I think when when Vampire Survivors first came out, it was my first subathon. So I did pour a good amount in that one, but... Fuck, fuck, fuck. Are there mid-airs in this ROM hack? No. You fucking hate shell jumps? They're not, once you get used to them, they're not bad. SMW is easier too. You're halfway through Wild Wild Country. So that happened like maybe like, I don't know, an hour south of Portland, where we lived. Holy ignore that. We're big fans of Sheila. We like Sheila. Even though she's a horrible, horrible, horrible human, she's funny. You just never got consistent with them? Well, that's because you gave up. When you start practicing something, are you, I'm going to do this in this amount of hours or I'm going to quit? Or are you, I'm going to get this until I'm good at it type of practicer? Oh my God! You just got bored at some point and played hacks without shell jumps? Yeah, you stop trying. That's my thing. You would have gotten consistent if you just kept going. Cruckle! Thank you for that sub.
Balls. How's it hanging?
Fucking big. Big today. Having a great hang day, to be honest with you. I woke up and was like, oh man, look at this G. And then I Ric Flaired helicoptered it to her. Then my feet took off a little. Because the helicopter was so powerful. I don't know if you guys understood what I was saying there. Woo! And then I woke up. I actually woke up in a hotel. We got a hotel last night. We had a babysitter. Our friends had a babysitter. We went out and tried to be out as long as we could, partying on a Sunday night. It was great. Three out of the 4 of us had belly aches or indigestion. It was very like late 30s, early 40s, accurate for going out. I felt great. I was lucky. Hey, your kid's almost 3 and you haven't been able to convince the wife to get a babysitter? To be fair, the babysitter was my mother-in-law. So, do I get hangovers these days? Yeah, but I don't really drink like an insane amount, I guess. And I'm really good with water, and I don't drink like, I don't know. It's like the dehydration is what makes me hungover. Plus, I usually drink late enough that like right about now, I'm still a little drunk. New espresso martinis? Occasionally. I mean, I do get some pretty bad hangovers, you know, on occasion. But you know, sometimes I'm just fine. Yeah, the second half was good. Ah. Day drinking sounds awesome. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I am in full Christmas mode. Like, I am in full, like, ready to snuggle my family and sing jingle bells and do nothing but that all day long. Like, my wife and B are doing crafts today. It sounds wonderful. Ah! Christmas karaoke stream? Oh, I do love some karaoke. Yeah, I feel like we should just stop capitalism for 2 weeks. During the holidays. The 2 weeks of like this. Why just 2 weeks? Listen, you start small, okay? You can't just get everything you want at once. I think that honestly is part of the reason we get in the predicaments we're in right now. Because people want and need everything all at once, but we can't get that, right? You gotta go slowly. Did I play the lottery Powerball? My mother-in-law got some Powerball. And so if she wins, you know, we're gonna outlive them, so it's kind of like we bought a ticket. You could burn through 1.6 billion before you die. I think you'd have to give a lot of it away. I mean, you probably could, but not in like stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be really hard for me to burn through that much money. But I would just, like, I'm not gonna lie, if I had that much money, I would go to titty bars and just be like, what's your tuition? Pay it and then walk out mysteriously. What school do you go to? Because they're all going to school, chat. Let me pay your tuition. Yeah. That's the type but you know what? That's probably why God didn't give me that much money. He gave me just enough that all my friends look at me awkwardly when the check comes out. Go into AAA game development, boom, 1.6 billion gone. Yeah, but you wouldn't have to put up your own money. Just put up collateral on the bajillion stocks you own and then blah, 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 you know? You have infinite money glitch happening. I'm sure you could, but I think it'd be harder than you think to spend that much. And also the whole, like, what about all those lottery winners going broke? That's a big giant myth, right? There's not the vast majority of multi-billion or, you know, hundreds of millions and billion-dollar lottery winners still have plenty of their money. Ooh, make it. No! Not even 1/3 go broke. It's not even close. Maybe of lottery winners of people that won like $50,000 and $100,000, right? Because $50,000 and $100,000 for a lot of people is just taking care of like life expenses that they've been slowly falling behind on because the system's designed to make it harder when you're poor to get out of being poor. The system, man. Ah, shit. Well, yeah, I mean, that's painted like, oh yeah, winning the lottery is actually a bad thing. You could blow like under 10 million, you could blow pretty easy. I think when you're getting over that, like so far over that though, like it gets a lot harder. I don't know. I don't have expensive taste though. So I don't know. I don't think I could blow $1 billion in my lifetime at all. And even then, like, you'd probably have some assets, right? You'd probably, like, some of that's gonna be houses, cars, jewelry, things you could sell. I just think it'd be hard to just, like, literally go back to zero. I mean, the fucking Firefest guy just ran another festival. You're telling me these lottery winners aren't doing fine? Song does slap. I'm just a little sloppy today so far this morning. I'm gonna blame it on going out last night, starting the stream early. Ah! Fuck stuff, it'd go all to staff. Staff to do what though? That's what I'm saying. Like, how much do you need to change your life at that point? You don't need staff. You're not an important person. You just won the lottery, right? You're not running a business. You're not busy. You're not doing anything. Cook, clean, drive? That's one person. That's one assistant. Even you could get a private chef to come to your house every day, right? And that's still not costing you $1 billion, right? You get Emeril Lagasse to come to your house every day for 10 years, and it's not costing you $1 billion. Is he dead, Chet? I don't know who the hot chef is. Fucking fuck. He just got his first Michelin star? Really? Good for him. We're actually doing better or worse than we did Saturday, weirdly. On every other level but one. Yeah, $1 billion. I really don't think. I think that's a major problem we have in society at this exact moment. Is people not drastically understanding the difference between $1 billion and $1 million. Smart people too. And I think that goes both ways, right? Yeah, the seconds, the 26 days versus 30 years is always the good one. I do think that hurts us. Yeah, I just don't think once you get to 1 billion, I don't think you as a human could possibly run through it. A million's a lot, but 1 billion's practically unfathomable. I actually literally get frustrated when the internet treats NBA players the same way they treat NBA owners. When they lump them into the same category. I'm like, dude, it's not even close. Yeah, Dan Gilbert's got so much more money than LeBron James. It's on a whole different level. LeBron James owns a school. Dan Gilbert owns cities. Two of them, to be precise. The players are underpaid relative to their labor. Ooh, I mean, okay. This is not. You listen. The nuance of how underpaid professional athletes are is not a popular discussion. Okay, and I understand why, because lots and lots of people are underpaid. But there is nuance to it. Ah! I think it also has to do, it's the same thing that, like, I think it's also like anyone that has a job that people look at is like dream job. I'd take less to do that, you know what I mean, type of job. People always get their more underpaid, but like, yeah, like the problem is that, I mean, with the nuance of professional athlete salaries, the nuance is that they don't ever play in a truly free market. And owners artificially collude to keep salaries down. The other side of that is they don't contribute as much to society as teachers and doctors and, you know, everybody else. LeBron is a billionaire by now. You can make an argument that the only one that's ever become a billionaire on his like own talent. But even then, it takes an entire team to make that, you know, man play till he's 40 years old. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the problem, right? It's like college football players shouldn't be making more than high school teachers, right? That's the argument with the nuance. In a just society, in a just society, those would be closer numbers. But that's not what society is. Listen, chat, I probably make significantly more than my son's teacher. That's not, you know, is that good for society? I don't think so necessarily. Shaq got rich at LSU playing in college. When do teachers get NIL? Those are just old school fashioned bribes for A's. They used to do that and people frowned upon it. Damn, what is going on here? Yeah, I agree. Teachers and doctors are pretty important to everything. But that being said, LeBron James has also weirdly been underpaid his entire career. Deus Ex. Nobody said anything about that. It's probably not by a mile, and I don't know what you're defending. Like, is you think if LeBron ends up being, people think LeBron's better than Michael Jordan, it like ruins your childhood or something? Like, who cares? What? Nobody brought up Michael Jordan. Nobody was bringing that up. Why did that just spit out your mouth? Even if Michael Jordan is better than LeBron, which again, who cares? What does that accomplish for you? What does that do for you right now? Yeah. Also, what is he better at? Basketball? He's not better at podcasts. I don't know if, you know what? I would argue that LeBron might be better at owning a NASCAR team, actually. Yeah, that was shade. That was shade. Low blow? Actually, I mean, Jordan did just win. He did win a pretty big court decision. And Michael Jordan's probably better at baseball. Oh, he's definitely better at golf and baseball. Yeah. Honestly, okay. People would talk about Michael Jordan's basketball career the way they talk about his baseball career. If Michael Jordan had to play with Twitter in the 80s. If Twitter existed in the 80s, Jordan's entire history is different. Oh my God. Also, this conversation comes up way too much. Rage. Rage. Kareem gets shafted in this debate. I think Kareem's pretty solidly a 3 for most people, which I think is pretty good. I think the problem with this debate is that everyone gets an opinion about it now. I don't think Muggsy Bogues would be able to play in today's NBA. I don't like any of these right now. Woo! I almost died. I think a lot of 90s players are way overrated because the league was watered down with 8 expansion teams. It expanded a lot between the 80s and the 90s. So. Also, you couldn't double team. They weren't plumbers then. No, but Bill Lambier wouldn't have been able to guard LeBron James. We can't do this they were plumbers after like the 60s. If they were plumbers after the 60s, it's just because they really liked the art of water redistribution. And it was a good hobby of theirs. I like sports. You know why I think guys like sports chat so much? Is it gives you something to talk about with another guy with very little emotional commitment. No. Oh my God. So many guys are emotionally invested in the sports you watch. Yeah, we're emotionally invested in it, but we're not emotionally invested in the, like, the other guy that we're talking sports with. I think you misunderstood what I was saying. Listen, guys, us guys, we're emotionally invested in pretty much everything we do. Every hobby we have, we're emotionally invested in. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we don't want to be emotionally invested in most conversations because we feel we get awkward. How do I get in this door? Oh my God, that door. Me and that fucking door, man. Might explain why you're bad at starting a conversation. I love my wife because my wife is an awkward silence filler. Like, she will not let an awkward silence go on. She will say something. Ask your homies how they've been handling things at home. Let them cry on your shoulder. Dude, you know what's funny is, like, if you can get your homie group chat, if you can just get one person to open up, Oh my God, the floodgates that open in the homie group chat. You just like text your homie group chat and be like, yo, boys, how are we all feeling? Is anyone happy? And just watch the male group chat immediately break down in emotions. It's actually like hilarious and also terrifyingly sad. Nine guys are gonna like start like pouring out their emotions, and one guy is gonna be like, fucking pussies. And then you're gonna be like, this is why I didn't bring it up. You wouldn't get relentlessly. There'd be one person that would ridicule you. And that one is probably the asshole of your group chat, you know? Fuck. Are you guys like happy? That was a good split. It'd be nice if I actually did one-shot it. But we failed the going in that door. When was the last time you cried? Can I tell y'all a secret? Bro, I get small tears at like any emo movie. Or really good singers performing ballads live. Or chat, someone having a special moment. I just get a little, not like, not crying, but just like a little like, oh, it's so dusty in here. Someone's cutting onions. Watching Queer Eye? No, I don't watch a lot of Queer Eye. My wife does. Every once in a while they have someone on there that hits you, but most of the time I'm just like, stop being lazy, dude. I feel like most of the people's problems in that is just like, wash your pants. But I guess that's the hard part about depression, right? You don't want to do anything, so you just start letting it go. And then it gets too overwhelming, and then you shut down. I mean, that's just what I've heard. Not, you know, it's not something I know personally, obviously. Oh, emotions. Is that depression? You thought it was just laziness? There's a difference between laziness and depression, honestly. There's a massive difference between laziness and depression. Now, does laziness cause depression? Does depression cause laziness? Absolutely, but they are different. It's not the same thing. Now, does that mean people don't use our people always take advantage of systems or language that they think they can use, right? There's always going to be people that take advantage of those things. So do people occasionally, you know, use excuses or whatever? Yes, but there is a genuine difference between the two. There's always going to be someone to take advantage of a system. Fuck me in the dick. There's a difference between being lazy and disabled? Yeah, what? Duh! Yeah, I mean, that's usually what I think whenever I see someone parking in a handicap spot. I'm like, just fucking walk out of your goddamn car. Just get up and walk. Just stop being paralyzed. Ah! Fuck. That's what they told me after my surgery. I mean, actually, technically they did. They were pretty much after my surgery. They were like, you need to start walking, bitch. Oh, fuck. Bet you they didn't say bitch. That's exactly what they said to me. You don't know my nurses. I was in there for 6 months, dude. Do you know the things, the better part of that year? Do you know the things we were saying to each other by the end of that? Chat. So when you're on a lot of pain pills, you don't poop, right? Let me tell you a hospital story. And if you don't poop for a while, they are like, all right, well, you know, here's some prunes, here's some this, here's some that. In a perfect world, everyone would be able to live like cats. The world's not perfect. And they call you a bitch, right? So finally, they were like, you haven't pooped. We need to stick a suppository in your butt to force you to poop. And after that, I would say that the relationship between me and my nurse became a lot more personal. So once she started getting it up in there, I hit the emergency call button. Yeah, I hit the emergency call button and claimed that my nurse was violating me in a sexual way. And they had like 3 doctors run in and like 2 nurses. And it was a great time. Everyone had a great time. And then that kind of established the relationship we would have for the next 3-4 months. I needed an audience. Sure you did. Are you a sad guy? Big aim feet? Are you one of those people that's just like, no one's ever lived a life that I've never experienced? No one's ever lived a life I've never experienced. Better level. No! I don't think that is a time save if I don't hit the checkpoint. This level's so cool. I know, it is. It really is. The hospital is boring. And I got really excited anybody would just walk into my door after a little while. I was just like super excited to see anybody. Oh, that's not what... Boring in a hospital is good? I guess that's better than like whatever the fuck's happening at the Grey's Anatomy hospital. You know how many bombs have gone off at Gray Sloan Hospital, the fictional TV hospital on Grey's Anatomy? Like 6. They've had 6 bombs go off at that hospital. They just had a bomb go off this in the beginning of this season. And by episode 2, nobody was even talking about it. Do I still have any medical debt? No. So okay. I'll tell you my medical debt story. I had about, after everything was done, and I had insurance, but I still had like $300,000 of debt because there was stuff that like my insurance wasn't covering, yada, yada, yada. Like they didn't know it was wrong. So they like tried to claim that like a lot of this stuff wasn't necessary. It's like $327,000, give or take. Okay. And I was just like, you know, I wasn't making any money. So I was just like, well, they're never getting that, right? They're never getting that money. I just written that off to the medical debt gods. Whee! But then I got a little cash from streaming. And so after I got a little cash from streaming, they were like, hey, we want that cash now. Right? We want that cash now. In fact, we're gonna take part of that cash if you don't give it to us. We're just gonna take it and pay off your medical debt. And I was like, whoa, that doesn't seem legal. So anyway, I saved up. After that started happening, I saved up pretty much everything for my first like few years of being a decent sized streamer, and I cut a big fat check. Which really sucked because like if I could have used that in 2016, right, I could have taken advantage of all the things that rich people have taken advantage of for the last 10 years. You're sorry? That's life. Listen, I wasn't, you know what? I wasn't cut out to be one of those super rich people. I'm cut out to be just rich enough that I can buy a lot of pizzas for all my friends. Which is like, honestly, anything past that's probably diminishing returns anyway. Right? That is very rich. I have a house. I think that's like millennial rich, is having a house. So. Ah! Right? Yeah, I feel like that's I'm pretty fucking lucky in that aspect. I'm still like lucky as hell. Like, yeah, that sucked, but whatever. Just is what it is. American healthcare is a nightmare. Yup. I mean, and I definitely couldn't do this job like anywhere else in the world. Oh, wait. But yep, that's just what I live under. Listen, I don't like it either, okay, guys? I do my small parts to help direct it in the way of change. I can't help it, okay? I live next to idiots. You got a good attitude about it all? What do I want to say? We were so broke when I first started doing this, so, I guess, like, we don't need a lot. Like, I need more subs than anything. I need subs, not for the money, for the love it gives me. Yeah, I probably should have done that, but I didn't know what to do, so. I tried to get my wife to move to Europe twice. I think I could probably pull it off now, honestly. But now I don't want to. Now I'm in for the count. Fuck yes, pain management. Number go up, baby. Fucking shit. What am I doing so bad here? Now I'm committed to the ship, right? Listen, you guys all do enough for me, blah blah blah. You're never obligated to give subs. It can be really tough to move to even a nearby country. Well, yeah, I mean, changing countries is just hard in general. And it would also, like, the whole double tax thing would probably really be a pain in my nuts. Subs are for horse points? At least you have your priorities straight. Ah, fuck!
I'm so excited!
Yo, Giddy, enjoy your horse points. You can do what, just not in big cities? What's a big city to you? What's your closest big city? I like Chicago. Chicago's fun. What can you not do in big cities though? Park? This parking's a bitch. Avoid traffic? Ugh, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say every giant city's bad, but I wouldn't say any of them are good. Some are definitely worse than others. I've talked often about my love for Los Angeles, not in a car. When you're in a car, it's ass. You just want to walk to the grocery store? I hear you, but also I don't want to walk my groceries home. I always feel like I'd get home alone with the bags. Home Alone could never happen today. There are a million reasons why Home Alone could never happen today, but honestly, Home Alone could never happen if just the cops in Chicago and or New York were literally even moderately good at their jobs. Oh. Well, this isn't going well for me, chat. This level. How did I feel about the ref giving Lions fans hope? He should have... I feel like you say that the flag happened first, right? And then you explain what happened in the play. I'd be lying if I didn't say once he said it, the result of the play is a touchdown. I thought that was the end of the game. I thought that was it. I thought they lifted the flag. Because, like, I thought that's what they were debating, was lifting the flag, not whether it was a touchdown or not. That was a frustrating way for the season to end, but also it was totally pass interference. So, I mean, like, I'm not going to be one of those the refs screwed us types of guys. Like, that was absolutely offensive pass interference. So, like, whatever. Ah, shit. Fuck! Well, I just think the grown-ups in Home Alone are generally bad. Okay. The old guy in the neighborhood, I'm convinced he's not a good guy. Like, those rumors don't come out of nowhere, right? I think the fight between him and his son probably was a pretty big deal. To the point where families started making up rumors about it. You know? And I think most importantly, okay, so he shovels the guys, right? He shovels the wet bandits. Picks up Kevin and then takes him away. Okay, hear me out. Why doesn't he stay to talk to the cops? Why doesn't he stay with Kevin? Why doesn't he call Kevin's parents? Why doesn't he invite Kevin back to his house for the night? Right? Why wouldn't he do any of these things? Hear me out, chat. It's because the old man salting the sidewalk in Home Alone, I'm literally wasting my speedrun for this, is a straight up child molester who can't be around children at all. That's why his son hates him. Okay? Why he won't. And it's also why he doesn't stick around to talk to the cops, and he doesn't tell Kevin's parents what happened, because no, he doesn't want anyone to know that he was around Kevin. And that really reframes him sitting next to Kevin at the church, huh? Huh? What do you, listen, can you argue with any of this logic? Clearly there's a reason. Why wouldn't he stick around to talk to the police? Why would the guy, like, I get getting Kevin out of the house, calling the police, right? But why wouldn't he stick around? Why, when he sees the police, why wouldn't he come over and be like, oh yeah, I hit him with the shovel. They tried to kidnap this kid too, blah, 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 you know? Unless he didn't want to talk to the cops. And why would he not want to talk to the cops? Well, let's just say R. Kelly was his favorite musical artist. All these are amazingly good points. I mean, really think about it. Take your time to think about this. Plot armor? What's the plot armor? What if, that's how the TikTok's gonna start. What if I told you the old man that saves Kevin in Home Alone was actually on Jeffrey Epstein's island? That's the clip. And then it's all my evidence. I would say Home Alone 1 is really good with actually having no plot holes in it, right? Home Alone 2 is filled with them. What up, Pineapple? Pineapple, I'm sorry we couldn't get you in White Elephant. It's not my thing. But goddamn it, next year. What the hell's Home Alone 3? That's like pretending Michael Jordan played for the Wizards. Yeah, one redacted name's one that you guys have been loving for years. The old man from Home Alone. Chat, maybe he was falsely accused. I don't know. I'm just saying, the old man's definitely in some sort of legal trouble. What is going on right now? There's 6 Home Alone movies? You know what? That ruins my childhood. Tax evasion? Anyone who commits tax evasion does not have those big, wet farmer boots. That's not those aren't tax evasion boots. Why would it? That's not what he's getting in a fight with his son about. I'm just saying, watch the movie. Watch the movie with the context of that, right? And the old man, actually, everything about the old man makes a lot more sense. But yeah, Macaulay Culkin was just too old to make a third Home Alone. Eventually, you had to get a new kid, right? I think the only way they do it is having Macaulay Culkin be the dad, have her in as the grandma, right? Being like, ha, you dumb kid. The cell phone towers go out for some reason. There's no Ring doorbells. God fucking fuck. Not good at this level yet, chat. Lock in? I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm not locked in. The old pigeon lady's a weird... Wow, that does look like Pierce Morgan. I never even put that together. The old pigeon lady is a weird thing. That's very... That's a weird part of that movie to me. Because, like, the pigeon lady's not your run-of-the-mill unhoused, right? She needs mental help. The pigeon lady does. Fuck. Motherfucking campy. But maybe that's the point. Maybe that's kind of the point of both of these movies, right? Because they're Christmas movies, and, you know, 'tis the season. Homie runs with vagrants all over the place. Maybe these are all allegories. Maybe Kevin McAllister is just an allegory for no religion. Fuck. The pigeon lady was not in the Epstein file. You shut your fucking mouth. Spam McGinnis, thank you for 4 months. The pigeon lady and Home Alone 2. The homeless pigeon lady that he hangs out with. He's like, oh, I could hang out in my wonderful hotel. Let me just go talk to this pigeon lady. There's another hole in that movie too. At the end of the movie, the toy store that he saves sends over a ton of toys, right? On Christmas morning. How did they know what hotel he was staying at? How did the owner know the kid's name? He just gave him 2 turtle doves. He was just a random strange kid. Which also implies the owner of the toy store, chat, was scouting young boy. To be fair, I think pigeons are scary animals, so. Fuck. This is, first half of this is really bad. I screwed up. How's the fantasy team looking? I did make it to the championship. Well, you know what? I need Juwan Jennings to not score 50 points tonight, you know, which I guess could happen. But I do have San Francisco's kicker too, so if he scores 50 points.
Hey chat, what animal do you think is scary? Mine? A platypus.
Koala bears. No! Koala bears. They're not cute and cuddly. That Nickelodeon show that they fed to millennials was koala bear propaganda. Yeah. I've slowed way down. I've been distracted from Dungeon Crawler Carl. To be honest, with the horse game, has distracted me so much. Not just the horse game, but I think it's like, I think like right now I've been in like that really fun part of like learning something new. And I'm actually like, I even wrote my own, not a whole script, but I wrote parts of things in a script the other day. I was just like, look at me. I didn't ask a robot to write this for me. I know what to do. Oh, fuck. No. Yeah, I wrote a few parentheses, little bracket. I put some notes. I even put notes and explained what it did. I was pretty proud. So I think just the drive of learning something new, it tends to take over me sometimes. So I think like the fun of the horse game has been really, 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 really good. Do I unit test it? No, the next, whatever I make next, I gotta at least put on Git. So I'm not just losing it. We're losing all our time we saved. Yeah, I'm not quite there, but I'll also be honest, like I would never be able, like I would never be able to program something myself. And like the way that I'm doing it, I couldn't make a real video game like that, right? Well, that's just not good. That's just not good. AI music sucks ass. Fuck that, dude. There's already enough bad EDM DJs that you can listen to. People hate AI art, but somehow AI coding's fine. Not disagreeing with you, but I think that's probably more to do with the adoption of it by the people that are most affected by it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I just think very quickly it seems like every coding project uses some sort of it at some point. You know, finding out Baldur's Gate 3 used it for character creation was like that was like the thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be real. I don't even like coding like that. Yeah, I will agree that I do think it's a little bit different. And I will also say, like, because I can't actually code, like, there's always going to be a limit to how much it would actually do for me. Fuck. Yeah, coding's a logic problem. Music is a creative endeavor. I just kind of... Okay, here's my argument why... Here's my best argument, okay? Art and creating art and having a society that makes great art should be the goal of a lasting society, right? Of a memorable, lasting society. The art lives on longer than anything else in the society. Longer than the political ideas, longer than the religions, longer than anything else. The actual art lives on. The buildings, the architecture, things like that. The things that actually physically were created. But I think there is a good reason to keep that in the hands of humans. Ah! Dude, I can't even troubleshoot any of my game. Oh my god. AI should grow the food so we can make the art. Yeah, they should fold our laundry so we can sing more. So we can do more karaoke. I agree. Yes, it should do the things that generally suck. Not the things that are awesome. Paint and sipping's fun. No, come on. Why are you not getting in there? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. This is a easy level too, I would say. Why does everyone act like it's all or nothing? I didn't know anyone was acting like that. But generally, I would say, like, if you get most of your vibe from the internet about things, like if it's always just internet vibe, like algorithm based, your vibe's based on what the algorithm's giving you, like it's always going to be just like the hottest takes and the most egregious, you know what I mean? The most like blanketed all or nothing statements, yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Treating everything made with AI as if nobody puts effort into it is reductive. I just think people also want effort put into playing the piano. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you mean. Oh my god. Fucking cocked it. Oh, so you don't actually like it. You don't actually like listening to it. You just like using it. You don't actually like listening to it. Yeah, I don't know, Sunny Boy. I don't want to listen to AI rappers, so there you go. That's just what it is. Sorry. Not hitting for me. Not gonna happen. Oh my fucking fuck. AI's made a bunch of funny gay country music. I'm pretty sure all country music is really gay. Okay? Yeah. No guy drinks that much beer on his front porch, playing with his gun, if he's not actually thinking about ranching. You know what I mean? What? 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 Fucking shit. Keshik, I think you hit it on the head, right? Like, just because we can, does that mean we should? Are we ready for this as a society? Are we prepared for what this is going to do to our most downtrodden and underdeveloped? Society can only move as fast as our slowest members. How do we keep them up? How do I make sure the porn I'm watching is still real? Fucking fuck! I would argue that yes, a lot of the conversation is just based around individual uses, like you guys are a lot of people are having right now, and not the broader use of how it's going to, what it's actually going to be used for, which is generally just replacing people to enrich them. What if I've seen porn that puts the AI on my face? Yeah, if there's any porn out there of me, it's definitely from AI. What up, wife?
I need you to stop. I have to transfer.
Oh. Okay. Why is this not? I've said everything I think. You need me then, don't you?
Nope, I'll do it.
Are you sure? If you need it now, we got to do it now.
I need you to remember to do it later, and so we.
Okay, let's just do it now. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like all this awkwardness. Just do it now, okay? If you say we need to do it now, we need to do it now. Chat, I'm sorry. It's just gonna be part of the speed run. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to be right back. I'm sorry. I apologize.